Hello, friendly friends. My name is Gale, and happy April Fool's Day, where the fool is me. I'm the fool. You see, once upon a time, I was telling someone about one of my unique traits, which is the fact that I've got this funny little gene that makes cilantro taste like soap. And they asked a question that got stuck in my head for a very, very long time. What soap does it taste like? So I'm setting out to answer that particular question by doing multiple taste tests of a lot of soap. It's going to be a fun time.
For me, not for you.
But before we get to the testing, I have to do my required educational content in order to justify this as an educational video on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to the world of science, where we're here to answer the tough questions so you don't have to. Today's question is, why does cilantro taste like soap to some people? Well, the answer can be found in the little things called genes. Genes are a unit of hereditary information, usually located at the same part of a DNA strand. These genes are sometimes given funny names, like the Casanova gene, the I'm not dead yet gene, or the Sonic Hedgehog gene. But the gene that so drastically changes cilantro for those that have it is the OR6A2 gene, a small receptor gene cluster that picks up the scent of aldehyde chemicals. These aldehydes are naturally found in cilantro leaves, but with a mutation in this gene, those aldehydes are more strongly perceived, and so the soapy flavor associated with them becomes the most prevalent flavor to the taster. This genetic anomaly has a prevalence of 3 to 21% of the population, with a proportion of subjects classified as disliking cilantro being highest for East Asians and lowest for Hispanic and Middle Eastern subjects. According to the article, prevalence of cilantro, Coriandrum sativum, disliking among different ethnocultural groups. So if you or anyone you know is subjected to the soapy distaste of this devilish plant, know that you are not alone.
So now that you've been informed about this particular gene, or you skipped that part of the video and just made it right here, it's now time for testing to begin. But first, before we do the soap taste test, we have a different test to create our baseline. Darling, please explain this first test to us.
Guacamole.
What a great explanation.
Yes, to help Gale stall on tasting soap, I've created 2 identical guacamoles. This is pretty simple. This is just avocado, garlic, onion, salt, pepper, chili flakes, and lime juice. However, once that's made, I added Italian parsley, chopped up to 1, and I added cilantro, chopped up to the other. So they look fairly identical, isn't that correct?
Correct.
So only through tasting will Gale be able to realize which one she hates.
Thank you, darling, for helping to facilitate my misery.
Anytime!
Alright, so I guess there's no more stalling. I just have to taste it. I don't think you guys understand how bad this really tastes to me, so, I'm so scared. Okay.
Come on, really get some on there. Take a big bite.
I think this will be enough. Okay, fine. Alright, ramekin number 1. Here we go. Yep. There's some really good guacamole. I have a pretty good feeling. I know which one's which. Alright, ramekin number 2. getting confused by the onion. The onion burns. But it doesn't feel as unpleasant as the first one. I'm gonna go with this one as the cilantro one.
Gale, I can tell you that that is correct.
Good. I was doubting myself for a small moment there.
I will remind the viewers that Gale is of a certain taste palette and complexion that even things like raw garlic and onion are spicy.
Oh, come on! So now that I've successfully proven I have awful taste, it's time for the main event. It's time for me to taste some soap.
Let's eat some soap!
Warning. I'm doing this for purely educational purposes and will not be eating or consuming any of the soap. I will be spitting it out and wiping my tongue vigorously to get it out of my mouth. Do not eat soap at home. Do not try this at home. This is stupid. I'm stupid. This is your warning. Hello. Welcome to the Soap Zone, a voluntary hell that I've put myself into. We've picked 8 soaps from different brands to try to run the full gamut of possible soap flavors that this cilantro could taste like. And we did try to go for original scents instead of fruity or herbal or floral scents, just to keep it even. We're trying to find the baseline of what soap tastes like cilantro. So our 8 contenders are Irish Spring, Dove, Dial, Lever 2000, Coast, Ivory, Kamei, and Budweiser Beer Soap. So we're about to figure out which of these 8 contenders cilantro tastes like. Alright, first off, I have to eat cilantro to know what cilantro tastes like. And I'm not gonna lie, oh, this is the worst part.
Worse than licking soap.
I honestly think licking soap is going to taste better than this. Because it's just so bad. You don't understand how painful this is. But for science, I'm gonna eat it. Oh god. Nope. Oh god. Yep.
You have a drink.
I need to appreciate the flavor. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. I hate cilantro. I hate it so much. Okay.
Are you crying?
A little bit, okay? It hurts. It's so bad, okay? It is so bad. I can smell it. Like, it doesn't, cilantro itself, if I smell the leaf, it does not smell like anything. But putting it in my mouth evokes such soap smell and taste. Oh, it's bad every time. Okay, I'm gonna start with Lever. Alright, Lever. Let's give this a shot. This is stupid. I hate myself. Yes. Yes. Give me a second and I will explain what this tastes like.
Get all 9,000 taste buds.
All 9,000 taste buds. So, this soap has like a sharpness to it. A bright flavor to start off with. Don't eat soap. God, don't take any of what I'm saying as an excuse to try tasting soap. It tastes like soap, but like...
Really?
It has the general soap flavor that you would attribute to soap, but this one's bright, and cilantro is very bitter, poisonous tasting. It honestly is a better flavor profile than cilantro. So right now, I guess I'm going to do an impromptu ranking of a scale of 8. How close to cilantro is the soap? And right now it's going at the end because I have a feeling that these are all going to taste like soap. So I gotta go for the little points here. So lever is not great. It's down here. All right, round 2. Okay. Getting that flavor profile. Yep. Really trying to think about it.
Hey, Gale?
Yeah?
Why did you do it again? Did you forget what it tastes like?
Yeah. So I feel like the act of eating cilantro to me is like the act of giving birth for most women, where immediately afterwards my brain tries to forget the awful memory of what pain I just went in to save me from having to live with that memory, which is why I could just lie about this. No one's going to fact check me.
Science.
I could just say I tried all these, rank them, and just go home. I don't have to do this.
Come on, no one reads a blog post anymore.
All right. Round 2, dial soap. Okay. Still soapy, but definitely not as bright. The other one was kind of, I don't know, it wasn't quite citrusy. None of these taste like food, but this one is definitely more like mid-tone, you know? Very much not a very pungent soap. But it doesn't disgust me as much as cilantro does. It's not as chemically poisonous. I'm gonna use that word a lot. Cilantro tastes like poison. It tastes like I'm about to die. This does not. Kind of sugary too. Hint of sweetness. I'm going to make it just slightly above lever. Alright, Irish Spring. Okay, yeah. That's more distasteful. Yeah. Oh no, that's hitting where I don't want it to. But kinda do, I guess, for the sake of this video. What? So this is very herbal, and I think that's gonna give it an edge against the other soap competitors. It's also got like a spice to it, which I know no one's going to believe me about. And it might just be because I have no taste at all anymore. But it's got like a tingle to it that's like evoking spiciness. So yeah, this is ranking pretty high up. If you wanted to know what cilantro tastes like, shoving this in your mouth would be a good way to know how I feel. So it's definitely a top contender for now. I'm placing Irish Spring at the head of the pack. I figure next we'll go with Dove, another favorite, I'm guessing, of people. It seems pretty popular on TV. Got a lot of different brands, or flavors, I guess. Do I call it flavors? I guess they're just scents. But for the purposes of this experiment, they're flavors. So let's try Dove soap. Please don't eat soap. Please. This hurts. This is not fun. Please don't eat soap. Bad. Yeah, that the flavor is bad. How to describe this? This also has a bit of that spicy feeling, which I'm now starting to think is maybe just chemical burns on my tongue. This tastes like I've been washed in a laundry machine I've been swirled in the machine myself. Like, I didn't wash my laundry. I was put into the laundry machine and just allowed to sit in it for a while. You know, they forgot their laundry afterwards. It tastes like that feels. This is bad laundry. Detergent. Yeah, that's what this tastes like. But it is disgusting, which cilantro is. So it's gonna rank higher than Dove and Lever because I don't like it. But it's gonna be under Irish Spring because it's missing that slight herbal hint that makes me recognize it as a plant. So Dove is currently second place. Next up is Coast, which I'm hoping tastes like a beach because at least that would be something different. Alright, Ghost, here we go! Oh no. Definitely one of the bad ones. What am I tasting?
Soap.
Yeah, I get that part. This is a brighter soap. Has like it stays bright but soapy, but it's got an edge of the cilantro to it. It does not taste like a beach at all. In fact, most of these soaps taste pretty similar. Wow, who would have believed that? But this one's a little bit brighter, and it's got that edge that has the toxicness of cilantro. So I'm actually going to rate it higher than the Dove, because the Dove had some hint of cilantro in it, but this really has like the bad part of cilantro, which is what I think really is the core of what I taste when I eat this stupid plant. So yeah, I'm going to put Coast right under Irish Spring. Again, Irish Spring just got that herbal tone, like it really hits like cilantro, so it's gonna take a lot to overthrow it, but we got 3 good options still. Alright, we have been through 5 of our 8 soaps, so I figure it's about time to do another palate test. Make sure I've got the flavor profile correct as I continue for the final run. I hate this. Oh, yeah. Yep. That was delicious. So wow, so great. What a fantastic plant we as humans have decided to eat. Alright, here we go. Ivory soap. This one just doesn't have much of a taste at all. I guess it tastes clean. It tastes like it would clean you up. But I wouldn't call it pleasant, but in the scope of all the soaps that I've had, I think this is the most pleasant. Not as sweet as like Dial. I don't know if I call it floral. Like it kind of just tastes like nothing. Like there's the essence of that base soap flavor there, but there just isn't anything else. It's just very basic. Like you smell it as soap and you taste what you smell. So it's going in last place because it doesn't really taste like anything, and it's not. I mean, in the scope of soaps, it's not half bad. Next up is Kamei, which is this nice little pink soap that I wish so desperately I could say was strawberry flavored, but I already know it's just more soap. Let's dig in! This one's definitely floral. It doesn't taste like much. I think this is the most floral, like just straight up. Yeah, this one's floral. I mean, that's the best way to describe it. like I grabbed a bunch of flowers and shoved them into my mouth. And also a block of soap. Not so much of that spice that other soaps have, though I am starting to feel it build up. A little bit of that tingle. Yeah. I mean, it's got something to it. It's definitely not an offensive soap flavor. But it doesn't taste like cilantro at all. Very much not cilantro. So I'm going to put it between lever and dial. No, actually I'm going to put it above dial, because at least it's got like a flavor to it. And I believe dial didn't really have a flavor to it. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident with that ranking so far. And we finally have reached our last soap. Budweiser. Is beer soap? I've never had beer. Had other alcohol, but beer just doesn't seem very pleasing to me. And so, I'm looking forward to tasting this soap and hoping that it tastes like anything other than soap. Alright, guys. Last soap. Let's go. Oh. Is it weird if I say this tastes like man? Yeah, no, this one has a flavor, alright. And that flavor is bad. Oh, it's giving me a headache. This one's strong in flavor. Oh god. Not pleasant at all. But like...
It's often said that beer tastes like bread. Would you say similar?
No, I like bread. This is not bread. I think this tastes like wood? Like it tastes like I just bit into a block of like a wood sold at Lowe's. Like I got a 2x4 and then I made it into a squishy pulp thing and then I ate that.
Tastes like someone snuck sawdust into your cookie.
Yeah.
I will say this advertised as having a warm cedarwood scent.
I can taste the cedarwood. It ain't great. I do not like eating wood, but I guess that's closer than flowers. It does not have that spice, poison feel that some of the other soaps do. So I'm going to put it above Dove, but below Coast and Irish Spring. So there you have it, folks. If you ever wanted to know what specific soap does cilantro taste like, my answer is none of them. Cilantro tastes so much worse than soap. It is very much a soap flavor, but it feels like your body has instinctively decided that this is arsenic. This is ricin. This is whatever weirdo poison they used in the medieval ages to kill kings and queens and bishops and whatever. This thing is designed to kill people if you have this gene. It tastes awful. But if you wanted to know the closest approximation from these 8 bars, it would be Irish Spring. Congratulations, Irish Spring. I look forward to your future sponsorship for this channel. Thank you so much for watching this awful experiment. If you liked this experiment, hit the like button, but know that I will never do this ever again. This was the worst. If you have any comments on maybe other soaps that I should try, go ahead and leave those comments, but know that I will never ever try this again. This was the worst. And yeah, if you are looking forward to more videos where I torture myself with soap, hit that notification bell. But know that I will never ever do this again. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys next April Fool's Day, where hopefully it's something a little bit more fun and a little less horrible on my taste buds. Bye-bye!